Let me know if the fan is too much. I'm like really hot because I just took a shower. So, welcome to Thirsty Thursday Live. I got my drink here, which is just pop because I'm really tired. So, I'm gonna wait till some people come in. They're gonna slowly filter in. But let's start the live because I'm on my 4 minutes late. Oh, maybe I'm later than I thought. Oh, it says 5:12 on here. Okay, this one is wrong. Let's see why it's saying 5:12. It's 5:06. Yeah, so I'm 5 minutes late. What the hell? Anyways, I'm using my old phone to see if I needed to look up anything on the internet. So that's why I say it. There we go, 5:06 now. So yeah, 5 minutes late. This video is gonna, there's a trigger warning I would like to put out. Um, what I'm going to talk about, I might cry. So hopefully it's not, too bad. That's why my face is bare right now. Because I'm going to talk about me going back to work. I never did a get ready with me on what was going on with my life in the past like year-ish, 6 months, 7 months, whatever you want to call it. But let's get into it. So like I said, trigger warning if this is like depression or anything. Hi, Nuri. Um, any depression or anything, if you guys need to stop watching this video, that's fine. I completely understand. Any support from you guys is awesome. So grab a drink, grab a snack, grab dinner. If you're watching this on the background while you're cleaning, putting the kids to sleep, laundry, whatever, like unwinding for the day, what have you. Here's my drink. It's just pop. I'm really tired. I don't know why. I think I did too much yesterday where I'm like just sleepy. Hi, Rajan. So we are gonna get into it. So I just showered. That's why I'm like, I'm going because I'm hot. I've been using Burt's Bees Glowing Gel Cleanser, hyaluronic acid. I'm almost done. It's almost gonna be empty, and that's what I've been using as my cleaner because my skin's been really bad. If you guys haven't seen Brit's live that she did yesterday, it was really good. Lori had a live because her birthday is today, so happy birthday, Lori. I don't know if she's watching or she's gonna watch the replay, but happy birthday. Um, and anyone else who's celebrating a birthday, so it's Virgo season, so no, so yeah. No, I cannot stand up. Um, I'm missing, yeah, so I have Noel here, Makeup Esquire. I do not play Fortnite. No, I don't play video games, unfortunately. I don't even have Twitch or anything, so yeah. So we are going to go, yeah, so I just wash my face with that, and I'm just gonna do like my night skincare that I've been doing. So the reason why I'm talking about Brit is because she was talking about bare face confidence. Like some people need to wear makeup in order to leave like the house. They can't leave the house without makeup. Um, and I'm just like, Brit, I don't actually wear makeup on a daily basis. If obviously um, if I was, what do you call it, working like an office job or anything like that, then I will be wearing makeup more often where like I'm representing, you know, the environment. So then it will be a different story. But I work in the animal field. I'm a veterinary technician, which is like, I'm a registered veterinary technician. So it's pretty much like a RN, but I'm a animal nurse instead. So it's pretty much, that's how you break it down pretty much. And with the animal field, there is different departments, but that's specialty. But otherwise, if you work in a clinic, you're pretty much jack of all trades, Jill's all trades, whatever you want to call it. You're doing a lot in a clinic, just like a regular clinic that runs from, 9 to 5 or 8 to 6 or something like that. Hi, Dr. Pepper. Guess what? What? You like Dr. Pepper? I'm not drinking Dr. Pepper, but I do love Dr. Pepper. So, um, so let's talk about the upsetting topic and let's get it out of the way. So, last week, since I am going to thank you, Noelle, she's saying everyone like, share, and subscribe. If you want to join our community, we welcome everyone to our community. And we are very tight community as well. Like Makeup Esquire is a friend that I met through lives, YouTube lives, or it could be Instagram lives. And we keep in touch by Instagram. And there's another, you just start expanding because we just love makeup. And I know we're in different parts of the world, but just I feel like makeup brought us together. So hence why the beauty space, I find that is such a great, like, my creative outlook, pretty much my therapy, just to keep me sane. Let's be honest. I need something else than a stressful job. What I'm talking about is what I'm talking about and how I feel about myself. I'm not saying this is what you should do or anything like that. So just taking this grain of salt. So what I'm struggling with, I like tips and whatever you want to give me, that's great. But I have gone through it a lot. Hello, Joey. So, yeah. How do I start? So I have been off work since December 20th, and I just went back, I guess you could say August 11th, 12th. So pretty much I've been off that long. And I been on EI, so employment insurance by the government, for 6 months, but then it got exhausted by July 1st. So pretty much I wasn't getting paid. So budget wise, there's some things that I couldn't pay for, which I have to ask my parents, which I'm thankful that I have the support of my parents. Cause yeah, otherwise, you know, it's hard. Whatever I have for my lifestyle. Canada, is that where they live in igloos? Yeah, I live in an igloo. Can't you tell? Hi, Cat. Okay, thank you for joining us, which is fun. I bet if you're on here, that it must not be fun. Um, Canada is not in igloos. I don't know where. I don't think you've been to like Alaska or anything like that. Like you need to explore the world. But no, I don't live in an igloo. This does not look like an igloo. Do you love living in the igloo too? Yeah, don't you love mine? Like, look how much light it is in my igloo. It's awesome. Maybe that's why I'm hot in here, because, igloos. Yeah, you're from Europe. I'm not all going around saying that you're living in a fucking tent or something. Like, come on, buddy. Like, you should learn something. No, Alaska doesn't live in igloos. Some places in Alaska don't. I think he's thinking of like Northwest Territories, like really up north. Anyways, I'm in North America. So pretty much I'm close to the border of the USA. So close to Seattle, like if you go to the Seattle border. Hi Nigeria Vibes Queen. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm kind of tired. Not really good, but yeah. So yeah, so I've been back part-time just to see how I will be for work. I got really overwhelmed and whatnot, and it's been taking me a while to, get back into it. I tried years. So I think I've been struggling with depression since 2018, but I think it got worse after COVID. And in October 2021, I went and saw a therapist. Canada is not the 51st state. I'm just tired. That's all. I've just been yawning all day today. But yeah, so I think it got worse. Then been seeking a therapist since then. And I think just everything. Every year something has happened in my life where, I don't know, I can't just get back up and be strong again. It was, and then last year, I think everything was too much in the summer that I think my brain just shut off. It completely was like, we're done. Like, there's too much going on and we can't keep up. So that's what happened. Therapy, I've been going to it, but I think I'm better now. I found out like a month or something ago, 2 months, that my really good friend, and I think my parents have noticed, and also my therapist has noticed, that I'm back to my normal self. So Saturday last week, I realized I am back to my normal self again. Like, even my good friend said, like my best friend said that. She's like, you seem happy, you're not as tired. So that's good. So Saturday, I felt like going out to downtown Vancouver just because it's been a while and I have social anxiety, right? So I've been struggling with that. But also I've been on antidepressants, which are SSRIs, which, let me give you the right definition because I always mess it up. So they are selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. They're a class of antidepressants that work by increasing serotonin levels in the brain, helping to treat conditions like depression, anxiety disorders, OCD, and panic disorder. So that's what it is. So that is what I've been on. And then common uses, they help with anxiety disorder, depression, OCD, panic disorder, PTSD, severe phobias including social phobia, and also PMS and all that stuff. So it's very, so I've been going, like I'm a big gym person, so I go to gym a lot. Not now at the moment, but I go to gym a lot. So working out was my release, and serotonin was always helping. Yes, the meds are helping. Yes, I think I got social anxiety after COVID. I don't know. I guess it's because the PTSD mixed with the fucking depression and oh God knows. Who knows? Yeah, so I been on those. So we tried the ones I tried back in December, January. I actually got severe allergy reaction to it, like allergical reaction, where I started getting hives on my lower back, my arms, and everything. It was a class of like fluoxetine. It wasn't fluoxetine, but something else. The second one I tried, but also I put in like there was an antidepressant in there too afterwards. So we're not sure if it's the antidepressant that messed it up with the other one. So we don't know. Second one I tried as well. The first one worked really well. I could feel the serotonin release. I was actually really happy all the time and smiling and laughing and giggling. So pretty much high, as you want to say it. But it was like not in like a high dose of it. But then since of the allergical reaction, we had to go off that. Second one, we increased it like twice or 3 times, whatever. And then this one, I've been good on it, but we just increased it before my cousin's wedding last weekend. 2 weeks ago? Sorry, what? August long weekend. Whatever week that was. So like the beginning of August. So we did it before August, just at the last week of September. We increased my dose and I've been doing great. I want to know how it will affect me because I feel like Indian weddings or any weddings, there's so much drama. So I'm like, this is the only way to test it out before I go to work. So My doctor and us both agreed that I'm going back part-time 2 to 3 days and then go from there. So right now I've only been doing 2 days a week. Starting September I'm going to be doing 3 days, so it's going to be Monday, Thursdays and Fridays. But next, like the long weekends this weekend, so I will actually be working Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday instead. I think that's where I have, she has me down, my manager. But yeah, so the reason I want to talk about this is because I think I got closure at the same time. So I don't know if you guys watched my video of my mental health back in January 2023, yeah. Something went down with a really good friend of mine and my cousin. Obviously I stopped talking to her for 2 years ish, and same with her, same with this friend. Since my cousin was getting married, which is like first cousins, my mom only has one brother, so her brother's oldest son got married. Since you know it was a close family event, my cousin started reaching out to me, talking to me in the last, you know, since like January, like February, March, she's been starting to like communicate with me, which is nice. And that so-called friend that we were really good friends with, she told me that she's coming onto one of the events on Tuesday, hence why I didn't do a live that day. I ended up doing a live for the reception on Friday, because I found out on Monday that she was coming, and that kind of put me on to this whole roller coaster of emotions, and I didn't know how I felt if she was gonna be there. So I kind of was crying, had to reach out to like one of my like cousins who's like my support system. She's very biased, like she's neutral, not biased, sorry, she's neutral, so she won't have a biased opinion about someone. She'll just be neutral about it, saying how do you feel, like what are you gonna do, and then I'm just like talking to her on ways to like how am I going to deal with this. So then I call my brother's wife, and told her that she's coming, and she's like, I'm like, I'm gonna sit at your guys' table because I don't know how my emotions are gonna be. And I decided not to be drinking that day just because obviously I'm on antidepressants, but I don't drink heavily anyways. I've been socially drinking 1 or 2 or 3, or if I'm at someone's house who's like a really good girlfriend of mine or a really good friend of mine, then I'm able to drink freely, because if I act a certain way, I know they won't, you know, will be upset about it. Like they're not gonna, like, I don't like, I think I'll just get sad, but I don't think they will like, they've seen me drunk before, like kind of thing, before all of this, right? So they kind of know I'm like a happy drunk. I don't like have drama or anything, but I'm a happy drunk. So just want to make sure that I'm safe when I'm drinking, right? And taken care of. So I only trust certain people that I drink with, and that's a very tight circle of people who I drink with. And I'm, like I said, I'm not drinking as much. I used to be able to drink box wine, and now it's more, if I'm around friends, I would drink like 1 or 2. If I'm driving or somewhere, something, I just have to be cautious, right? So I don't want to, I don't know how it's going to affect me, but I did get drunk on the reception day. So I was okay. And it's good because I needed to get drunk that day. So I'm actually happy I was good as I was. So yeah, so Tuesday she was invited. She said hi to me. She has a son. She actually got a son 2 or 3 months after the incident of what went down. And my cousin kind of talked to me Tuesday prior because I got ready at her house. And she was telling me who's friends with her still. She was telling me that she misses me and she's not inviting her husband because she knows how you feel about the whole situation and she doesn't want to, you know, bring him there. It's just, she's been like a family friend of ours, like forever, right? So my cousin wanted her to be there because when he was growing up, she was always there, right? And we known her since I was in college, I think, the first year of college, and my cousin met her in soccer around grade 10 or grade 11. So that, and my cousin's 2 years younger than me, so around that time. Or I just finished high school. I don't know. It's I can't remember. It's just, so she's been around in our life for a long time, and obviously she's been around when my brothers got older. You know, when they left and stuff. Oh yeah. I don't know if Kat's here to see if she could go back. I will actually post it after my description. Like I'll post it while I'm watching Shannon's live, and then I'll post the video, which one I'm talking about, so then you guys could reference back to it. Um, but yeah, so when I saw her, I wasn't sure if I wanted to say hi, and like one of my other cousins said, "Oh, she thinks that you're mad at her because you didn't say hi," and I was like, "Okay." So then when it was just me and like I switched tables because there was no one at that table that she was at. I guess she went with her son to do something. I guess maybe he had to use the washroom or something. I don't know, but she wasn't at the table, so I'm like, okay, I'm just at this table. There's no one here, and everyone else's stuff was there, right? So everyone went for a smoke break. Or went outside. I don't know what the hell they were doing. They didn't go on the balcony, so they went outside. But yeah, so they all left to do whatever, and I was just sitting at the table because everyone's purses and stuff were there. So I'm just chilling there, and then she comes back with her son, and I have nothing against her son, right? So like the poor kid doesn't know what's going on, right? And I know that it's a different relationship that people have with their kids and they do what happens. And I know she's a good mom. Like she's very, like I've seen her post on Instagram, or like, you know, people like my cousins would tell me that she's good. And then yeah, no spam please, because you will get blocked. So yeah, so then she was telling her about no, she came back, sorry. And then her son was there, and then we just started talking, and I'm like, hey, she's like, hey, I was like, oh, he's actually very like extrovert, and she's an introvert, right? So she's like, I know. I was like, he must help with you with things. And then yeah, so I'm just gonna put this on my face. I've been using the serum, the Ordinary, hyaluronic acid, 2% plus B5, and that's been helping with my skin. My skin is so much better. I don't even know what happened. I have a dermatologist appointment on the 15th of September, and I don't even know what to tell my dermatologist, because I don't even know what happened. It felt like allergical reaction to something, but I don't even know what it was. I have no idea, but yeah, I've been using this, and then the e.l.f. Yeah, oh my god, I don't even know what happened, friend. Like, who knows? But, so I've been just using this, and then like Brittany's live, she had that where she talked about, you know, to be comfortable in bare skin. She was talking about skincare a lot. Like, I had to reach out to her, and she really helped me because, you know, Brittany knows her stuff, right? She's actually, you know, a makeup artist, and okay, I can't say the word. Skincare professional. There we go. But yeah, so this has been really helping. So I don't know if I'm gonna switch my skincare again, but I don't need it twice a day, but I'm still putting on my sunblock if I leave the house. So I'm not leaving the house today, so I'm not gonna do that. The doctor never said it was the sun. I think it was the sun. I'm thinking it's the sun because the meds say I'm sensitive to the sun. Like UV exposure, I'm very sensitive to it because of the meds. So it could have been that. So yeah. And then, yeah, so we talked a little bit and then it was better. And then, you know, I reached out to her the next day saying, oh, thanks for coming. It was nice to see you and your son and blah, blah, blah. Like, we kept it very civil. So, yeah. So now we just, you know, I don't even know if we're going to be good friends again. I think we're just going to be, you know, not in each other's lives as much as we were. But yeah. Hi, Locke. Thank you for joining. But yeah, it's not as much because she still is with her husband at the end of the day, and he is still a trigger for me, right? So it's gonna take a while for us to, you know, get back as we were, and I don't think we will be. Yeah, so I think I needed that closure because I was so much better after that, because I thought I had so much anxiety when I had to go there, because I was like, oh my god, I was like bundle of nerves. Like I really didn't want to go, and I'm like, I have to be there. It's my cousin's freaking like one of his wedding events. Like, I have to be there, right? So I'm glad I went. I'm, you know, I'm glad I got to talk to her, because like last year there's been times that I missed her as well. Like, it's not like I don't miss her. I do. I still miss her. But I just wanted closure, right? And, you know, the fact that my cousin said this, she's like, the fact that she's bringing her son means that she trusts you. Like, the trust is still there. And that really got me thinking. She's like, that's true, right? She's bringing her son. She's leaving her husband. She respected my wishes, kind of thing, of like her coming, which was awesome. So that's why I reached out and said thank you. Yeah. But yeah, we will see what happens. Um, but yeah, so then the wedding day, she wasn't there for any other events, but the wedding day was fun, and the reception, you guys saw me get ready for it. And yeah, that was great. So being back at work, I was very happy, kind of nervous, but excited. But now work is, they're like a whole brand new team. I'm just looking at the times. I still have half an hour. There's a whole new team. Everyone pretty much left because it's a corporate job. And then, yeah, it's like a whole brand new team. And then the district manager, sorry, she's the one that put me there. I was working there prior that before I went on medical leave, and like pretty much everyone left. The last day of one of the doctors was like last week. Wait, oh, today is Thursday? No, Monday. This week. Sorry, Monday was their last day, and they've been there since a vet student. So like, I think they said that 7 or 8 years that they've been there. So yeah, thanks, Nuri. But yeah, so it's been different. We got a new office manager who actually came from Minnesota and is from California. I don't know which part of California, I never asked, but I think she said LA. So she's like pretty awesome. She's like, I don't want to be an office manager like for corporate. We want to make sure everyone's health is good. Hi Susan, thank you for joining. So that is great. So we're gonna get we have a new team kind of thing. We also have another VOA, which is a receptionist and office assistant, and she's been there for 13 years. So yeah. Hi Sylvia. Thank you for joining. But yeah, so it's pretty much a whole new team. I think I realized that I don't really care for surgery. I just find, yes, it's stressful, but also I think I'm over it. locum tech that we have, and he's freaking amazing. Like, he works in Vancouver Emergency Clinic, and I met him on Monday for the first time, and oh my god, we just hit it off. Both cat people. He's funny. Oh my god, like, just I just love him. um, and yeah, so he's really good at surgeries because he's been doing some exotics, and it sucks because we don't have an exotic vet anymore. So we're trying to find an exotic vet because the clinic we work at has been exotic vet clinic, regular clinic, and a bird clinic. And this, like, that's the only place in Surrey that you could get all of that in there. So trying to get exotic will be great because that was what I was missing in my career, I guess. Because I felt like for 4 years in my other clinic, I was like looking and reflecting, and I'm like, what the fuck did I learn in the 4 years? Like, I'm 30 something now. I've been in the field for how long? What the hell did I achieve? And I was like, okay, I'm sick of just doing cats and dogs and like this stuff. Like, I need to do something else. Like, I was like thinking of maybe should I go back to emergency med, working in emergency again, find a niche where I like orthopedics, because I do like orthopedic surgery. Kind of miss the emergency aspect of it. But yeah, I don't know. But also, I also been last 2 years and the year I've been looking at how much I was making a year because of taxes, and realized that I'm getting underpaid, and the newer techs that were like just out of school like a year or so, they were getting paid more than me. So that really upset me, and I did talk to my office manager about that, but they didn't feel like I should have gotten a raise. So yeah. You look good. Are you doing okay? Yes, thank you, Eric. How old am I? I'm 37, 38 in 2 months, in October. But yeah, 1 month almost. It's 28th right now, so. It's Karen, Kiran, like it says on the screen. Libra boobs. I know. Can't wait for Libra season. I know it's still Virgo season, and I'm just waiting. Just waiting, guys. Just waiting. It's gonna be another like 22 days until it's a Libra season. But yeah, so it's a brand new team. I don't know how much I'm gonna work. Not making enough, so I might go back to school. And if I go back to school, I'm going to either go into medical office assistant, like collecting blood, like for phlebotomists. I'm really good at collecting blood. If I could do it on animals, I'm pretty sure I could do it on people. And then maybe work for Canada Blood Services, which is the Canada Blood Bank. No, I do not eat duck. I don't actually really eat red meat. I eat chicken here and there, but duck, I really don't care. Turkey here and there, but it's dry. I'm more of a white fish fan than shrimp, just because Victoria got me, because Victoria on Vancouver Island is like, you buy it. Oxtail? No. No, I never had oxtail. I've had beef in the past. I've never actually had bacon. Pepperoni I have had, but that's just like everything. Yeah. No. I've been a vegetarian for a long time, so me getting back into meat world, I still prefer vegetarian dishes over meat ones. Like chicken wings, obviously that's different, but like I said, I'm more into like garlic shrimps and stuff. Like that's more my. I just said I don't eat beef or meat. Yeah, so I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, so going back to school, so I might do that. or I was thinking of being a pharmacy assistant, dealing with prescription drugs. Um, and both those courses are about like a year. But if I was thinking if I could do like an online one where I could still work, but I could do like online. I don't know if that would be possible. I was also thinking EMT, but I feel like that's going to be very stressful. And, you know, I will be dealing with death. Something like if I go into like the emergency. Thank you, Eric. Um, so yeah. And yeah, so Saturday I knew I was getting better, like I said. So Saturday I wanted to go downtown. It's been a while. I don't go downtown by myself, but I'm back on the dating scene on Facebook dating. So we're, you know, giving it another try. We'll see how that goes. So there was this guy that I talked to twice on the phone, and he lives in Vancouver. So I said, hey, I'm coming down that way because I kind of missed the seawall and it was really hot and everything. And I was just like, oh my God, I just really need to go downtown. It's been a while. And I haven't been downtown since this whole year, I think. So, you know, I kind of needed a downtown dose, right? So, yeah, so I was excited. So I asked him and he said, no, I can't today. I have these things to do, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I've been doing things on my own forever. I'm just going to go. Who cares? So I dropped my car off at one of the SkyTrain stations, which is closed like before the bridge. I dropped my car off and then I just SkyTrained, and then I totally forgot that it was downtown Granville block party. And it was downtown block party, which they had 3 different stages, and there was local artists playing of Vancouver. They had a lot of local artists just painting canvases and whatnot, and it was so nice. And then they had different art teachers that they had like did like little crafts stuff. It was just really cute. And then like for the kids, they had like a small little golf courses. Just, you know, it was like, it was hot and it was beautiful. It was nice, and I just like started chit-chatting with the local artists and just talking about them. Oh, I will actually show some stuff I actually have. So there's this brand that is actually in Vancouver. This guy started a company, and it says on the back, we created Worth to honor our friend Jacob Worth, lover of hats, who hoped to one day start his own hat company. In 2014, Jacob took his own life while he was in the early stage of realizing his dream. So Worth was initially intended to be a one-time tribute, but has evolved into a powerful legacy. To date, Worth has sponsored thousands of hours of therapy for those who need it most. Our hope is for our hats to encourage us to check in on our homies, accept us as we are, and make mental health services more accessible. So this one booth, I was like, oh my God, this is a sign from God. Like, seriously, a sign from God. Like, I've been struggling. And yeah, so then they have this Art Vancouver Concrete Art Fair that's happening next year, May 26 to 29, where some of those artists are going to be. I also got this from someone. He actually does bags. So he started doing pregnant female like cards. And then he started doing them on bags, and it's like one-of-a-kind bags where it's really nice. And I think they said he was from Iraq. Oh, Iran? Was it Iraq? I believe it was. He was Middle Eastern. But I was talking to one of his friends, and he's local here, but that's his Instagram and everything, and his Gmail. But It's all made in Canada, so they were like local, you know, locals there, which you could support the locals in Vancouver, which was really nice. Okay, let's check the chat. Everyone's saying hi. Am I from India? Yes, I'm from India. How many animals do I have? I have 3 cats and reptiles and fish. So we're not gonna. I need my shift to end. So yeah, so that was pretty cool, and I had so much fun. And then I messaged one of my guy friends who lives in Vancouver, so he and his friend came down, and we had drinks, which I only had one drink. I only had one drink at the block party too, just because we were walking around, and I was walking around by myself, and I didn't really want to drink that much, so it was fine. And it was great. I posted some stuff on my Instagram for that day, so I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad I left my house and not depending on someone being there. And that's when I knew, I'm like, I'm getting better. Like, this is the old me being motivated, driven, you know, getting my shit back together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, it happened, but at the same time, I'm back to where I was. So I'm so glad for the support and the love that everyone has given me, and understanding, and being very understanding, because it takes a lot, because a lot of people don't get it. Like, I've been getting questions like, why are you depressed? Like, you know what I mean? And it's hard to ask someone why they're depressed, you know, because it could be anything. And it's not like, oh, they're making excuses or whatever, but it's hard. It's really hard. And especially, like, talking about this guy who gave up his life, Jacob Worth. Mental health, like, I only got 6 months EI, and I've been working since I was 16 years old. And after that, the way that, like, I was looking for financial aid, doing something like, how would I be able to pay my car bill? How was I going to pay my cell phone bill, my visa debt? Like, how was I going to do that? And all I've been, because I was late for, you know, because I was cut off July 1st was my last payment. And I'm only getting 55%. So that's all I've been getting every 2 weeks, right? And then after July, I didn't have income. And I was like, oh my God, what do I do? But, like, you know, I have my family and friends there, like, you know, being positive. And it's just, it sucks because we don't have anything for mental health. Because I'm happy, I have my parents, I live with them, so I don't have to worry about rent or anything. But, like, other people who struggle with mental health don't have things like the support that I do. I'm very lucky and fortunate for that. But, like, just me going through, I had to change 2 different meds. I'm on my 3rd set right now. Like, how was I supposed to have this time off and be able to do this? Like, I got 6 months, and then finally figured it out. Like, finally these meds are working. But you know how frustrating it was? Just because I was tired all the time. I was, like, lightheaded. I was sleepy. The other meds, like, you know, were helping, but not really. And it's just like, it was just so hard. And I had to stay positive all this time. And it's just like, finally, something's working. Because I was getting to a point where I was like, what the fuck, no, nothing's working. And me and my doctor talked about it. Like, after these meds, if it's not working, I may have another psych evaluation, right? Because I did have a psych evaluation back in February to see what meds I should be on. So we're not even the high dose of my meds. We just increased it to, like, I think we started with 25 milligrams, then went to 50, and now I'm at 150 milligrams. So it's, you know, I'm thankful. Depression is a scary experience. Yes, Locke, it is. I had mild one, and then, you know, I did everything, like, different, like, I did everything to prevent me being a certain way. Like, I went out, I try being, you know, not staying in, not think about it too much. But once you're in this, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. Once you're like in this dark hole, it's hard to come out of it. And I believe in God. I don't have religion. Like I don't believe in one religion. I think all religions are unique and beautiful in their own way. I just don't find I need to follow one religion to be the best, I guess you could call it, whatever, or you know, be the holiest, I guess. I don't know, but I believe in God. I know there's a higher power out there, and yeah, it just, there were signs. There was definitely signs that God was looking out for me. I had dreams about it, um, and just like different things, like where, you know, God was showing me the way that I'm here. And like I said, at that where I went, the first booth I stopped at was this one. And it was a mental health one. And so, do you want to write something for a message for people who are struggling with mental health, right? And I, you know, I wrote that, I can't remember exactly what, but I'm like, I wrote, you can get through this. Trust me, I've been there. Because there's times that I know it's so hard and people don't have the support that they have given up. And I'm happy I didn't. I couldn't actually, to be honest. And I'm happy I couldn't, because who was going to take care of my animals? I think that's why I keep buying more. So I'm forced to, I don't know, in my mind, I'm forced to like, I have all these animals. Who's going to take care of it if something happens to me? You know? It's different if I have like an accident and die. Well, that's different, okay? I'm talking about if I want to do some harm to myself. Like, I can't. Who's going to take care of them? So I have to like look at them and be like, can I be selfish, right? Yes, what is needed. And my parents don't really understand it as much as, you know, like a therapist would or whatnot. But, or other people might, because now we're getting more, you know, education about mental health, like even like for kids in school and stuff, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't there back then. And I didn't want to do meds. I thought, you know, I thought I would be fine. But I just felt like a failure to do them, because I was like, hey, maybe I'm not strong enough. Like, how is every other people getting over this? Like, maybe I need to do what they're doing. I could overcome this. But it wasn't. Like, I tried everything. Like, I journaled. I was active. I went for walks. And it was literally a roller coaster. I'll be fine. After the gym, I had this big serotonin, and then it would just drop. All of a sudden, I just will be in this state where I would just cry. Like, I literally just sit there, feel sorry for myself, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? And then, like, you know, and be like the next day, yo, get up early tomorrow, you know, do this, like, you could do it. Like, you know, don't put yourself, because you just wasted yesterday being sorry for yourself. Like, you felt sorry for yourself. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? But it's just, it's it's hard. Am I saying I'm out of the woods totally? No. I think there might be more triggers, but I'm happy I got closure. I'm happy where my meds are, how my mood is. I'm doing really good. Work, if I get overwhelmed, like, work is very understanding, because I did take sick leave from them, and they offered me a job back where I left off, kind of thing, or started new, whatever I need to do. So they've been really good with the mental health. And yeah, that's all I could say. My DMs are always open, even if I don't respond. Yes. Support is so important during a depression spell. Yes, for sure. And then, sorry, no, he said same, Karen. But yeah, that was a heavy topic. I wanted to do a video on a get ready with me and do this, but I feel like I thinking about doing this live 2 days ago, I started crying. I don't know why. I watched the summer I turned pretty, and for some reason I was very emotional. And that's another thing. I've been very emotional. So, yeah, like small little things, like grateful things, I will like it will be like happy tears, you know? And I'll just be like, oh my god, like it's like genuine happy tears and very grateful tears where like someone would do something for me, or you know, just like something beautiful will happen or something, like, you know what I mean, like, and I'll just be like, oh my god, and then I'll cry. So it's not like bad, like, you know, like there will be days that, you know, but I've been really good, like ever since my cousin's wedding till my first week of work. And then it's like now it's like 2 weeks I've been at work now. And then I'm going to September, and I'm gonna miss summer obviously, and everyone's getting ready for fall, but I still miss I'm gonna miss summer, but I love fall, so I don't want to give that up yet. But and then doing lives, I think these lives are helping with me engaging with you guys, because honestly I feel like me talking to you guys or like seeing your guys' lives, and it just inspires me, and it just makes me so proud of you guys, of what you guys are doing. Like it just, you know, I think that's the inspiration, right? That we need. Like we're lifting each other up, right? Like Lori said she went back to work again, like, and then I was listening to her, I'm like, you know what? I need to go back to work. And you know, there is like my best friend even said it. She's like, I'm so proud of you going back to work. Because, you know, I could have sat at home, collected EI or financial aid. Because I could have just said, hey, I'm going to get evicted from my home and pretend my mom's my landlord because I'm paying rent or whatever. Like I could do all these like illegal things, and I could just stay at home and just collect money on people's taxes. Because where else is the money coming from, right? So yeah. Okay, no, he said, I admire your courage to talk about it, and I'm here for you anytime you need. Thank you. I am here for you guys too if you need anything. I love connecting with you all through lives. I know, I feel like these lives, I just, it's like you having the support of friends, and it's hard. It's hard to make friends when you're an adult, okay? Like, really hard. And that's what me and my best friend talked about. We're like, dude, like, how do we make friends? Like, how? Like, we have work friends maybe, but it's really hard. So this is like me making friends on a beauty. So I'll be like, hey, yo, I'm talking to blah 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 from, you know, from wherever, right? Because you guys are majority all in US, right? And they'll be like, who's that? And I'll be like, oh yeah, so we started talking this, and then I started like going to their lives and this, and they're like, you know a lot about each other. I'm like, well, beauty wise, yeah, but also there's certain things that, you know, I like to know about you guys as well. Like, you know, like Yasmin has 2 leopard geckos. I saw her post and I saw it. I'm like, you have 2 leopard geckos? She's like, yeah, my partner has 2 leopard geckos. And I was like, I have 2 as well. And then, like, you know, just connecting in a way. Yeah, right? I feel like, yeah, it's true. I feel like I'm more connected to you guys than people in my real life. Like, even like dating. Like, guys don't even fucking understand. I don't even know. I was talking to this one guy yesterday, but this guy, I guess, had partners where they were just gold diggers, and he apparently makes 100K a year or something. And he was just going off saying, oh, you live at home, that's a red flag, this and that. And he's like, and then talks about something else. I was like, he's like, oh, so you depend on a guy? I'm like, I'm very independent. And he's like, well, you live at home. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna release all my like emotional baggage and my life story here to you, because I don't need to owe you that, you know what I mean? And I got very annoyed, and I'm like, you know what, I don't think we're compatible. And then I'm saying, good luck, goodbye. And then he's like, then he got upset. And he's like, oh, you don't like a guy being bold with you. And I was like, no. You're an asshole. Because you got burned. by fucking some gold diggers, and you can't be a fucking nice person about it. And no, I don't want to be with someone that is a fucking asshole. No, thank you. No, I've been through shit. I don't go around being like, you know what? I don't want to date men because they're fucking shitbags. So, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. I'm not that. And then it's like, I'm very blunt. Like, and he's like, you might not have high standards. And I'm like, no, I have standards, which makes sense. Like, you know, you should have seen my standards back when I was 20. They were like really high standards. And that's the thing. Like, he was just being, and he couldn't fucking spell, and his grammar was off. And I'm like, can you, I'm like, coming from a guy that can't even fucking have grammar issues. And he's like, I don't even give a fuck what I say here because it's just online. I'm like, okay, whatever. I have the messages saved on my WhatsApp, so I'll send it to you guys in the group. But I was just like, I'm like, I just said goodbye, we're not compatible. And he didn't like me saying that. I guess he has girls all over him when he has money. I'm like, dude, I don't need your fucking money. Like, yes, I need money, but not getting from a guy that is treating me like trash. No, thank you. I'd rather fucking work my ass off and, you know, get that money that I earned, you know. And I told him I was an alpha female, man. He doesn't get it. When I say I'm an alpha female and feminist, people just like assume something else. And then I was like, yeah, I'm like a boss girl, right? And he's like, oh, you like to be a boss. Like, he was flirting with me, and then he insulted me and assumed my personality. Yeah, small D. It is. Because I'm pretty sure he acts all tough with his money. So I'm like, well, no wonder girls will go diggers. Because I think that's all you have. You don't know how to talk to fucking a person. Like, I don't, like, you don't know how to interact with people. So maybe that's why girls just squeeze you for your money. That's it. So, not gonna share more here than I do. Yeah, I know, right? In real life. I'm just gonna look at the chat and then we're gonna end it here because it's 6:03 and I think Shannon's going live. I'm not sure if she is. So I was about to say it's very difficult to open up about a topic like this. Yes, Sylvia, it is. I swear friendship come and go faster as we get older. It does. I feel more connected to you all on here than most people in my life. That's all you can do is be blunt as hell. Don't put up with that behavior. Not gonna lie, share more here than I do in real life. Small D energy. Oh, she isn't? Oh, okay. She moved her life to tomorrow. Oh, her live to tomorrow. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if she was gonna go live. I don't want to take up her time. But yeah, this topic is heavy. I didn't know how. I've been like thinking about making a get ready with me video about this, and I'm like not in the mind frame. But after Saturday, I've just been, you know, I'm so happy I'm myself. I'm not gonna cry. I made sure I can't cry sometimes. It has to be in the moment. But I think I cried enough 2 days ago, so I think it helped. But let me talk about something makeup. So I just did my skincare. I'm gonna wind afterwards. Watch a show. I don't know what shows you guys watch, but I picked up some books off Facebook Marketplace. I actually got this at the library, but then it was overdue, so I had to give it back. But this one I just finished. I do have a book journal. Not the ones you pay for. I just got a notebook. But then this one that this person had. And this is the baby pickers. These are all like wider, like writers that are like Canadian stuff. So this is July 1962. It has to do with like the past, pretty much. It's pretty cute. And it's a Milwaukee family from Nova Scotia arrives in Maine to pick blueberries for the summer. Weeks later, 4-year-old Ruthie, the family's youngest child, is seen sitting on her favorite rock at the edge of the field before mysteriously vanishing. Her 6-year-old brother Joel, who was the last one to see Ruthie, is devastated by his sister's disappearance, and her loss ripples through his life for years to come. But it had to do with someone going missing. So I'm excited to read that one. This is from Costco apparently. Both of these are. So this is the Paris Library, and this has to do with World War II, which I'm in this like whole binge of like World War II thing, and this is about it's about for Jewish people because of what happened. There's a dream job of American library in Paris. So someone's there that she is, I can't remember what it was. But yeah. So it seemed 1939 and then Montana 1983. So I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but yeah, so I think it's a Jewish person who, after World War II, she loses everyone near. After the Nazi army marches into the City of Light and declares a war on words, Odell and her fellow librarians join the resistance with the best weapons they have, books. Again and again, they risk their lives to help their Jewish readers. But by the war's end, Odell tastes the bitter sting of unspeakable betrayal. So that one, and then The Winemaker's Wife is another Costco one. And this one is about a vineyard in France. Something about, yeah. I think she marries, the Germans arrive, and there's rumor for Jewish townspeople being rounded up and sent. And then yeah, a Nazi officer actually takes notice of her, and yeah, so she gets saved somehow. So anyways, these are obviously fiction novels, like the history is obviously there, but yeah, so that's that. And there's something about Huda Beauty that's going around that I'm have to look into that, but there's a lot of hate going on with Huda Beauty, like the owner. So I did pick up Huda Beauty, and this came in like so fast. So I got the Glossiest Gloss mini kit. The lip gloss is like Glossy, Bombshell, and Sugar Baby. So I got the minis for that. And then I got the small mini blushes because I got the other ones from before, and these ones are the pink and peach. I think these were 20% off, so I like how I'm picking a blush now. I don't even think I'm gonna use this. One is cotton candy and one is peach sorbet. So that is my minis. And then I just got this as a free sample, the Easy Blur Primer. And then the primer samples here, and then whatever shade I might be in that. I'm pretty sure it might be in Butter Pecan or Tres Leches, because that's my shade for the stick foundation. And then I didn't think I showed you guys this, but I remember I said I picked this up doing Nordstrom. The Sultry palette. I have the original Sultry, but I don't even know if I'm gonna, and I'm supposed to pick up the Spice. I'm actually very upset. So maybe I could exchange this with someone. But it's very pretty. But I have the original still. And I wanted the spice. So we will see. And I can't return Nordstrom because do we even have one in Canada? Like here? I feel like there might be one. I have to look into it. I know this is Saks. I don't know if it's in Nordstrom, so maybe it... Because me returning it is the delivery. Because I got this shipped to my friend in the States. And it's not the one I want. And I think me sending it back, it's the shipping and stuff. I'm like... And also... The spice palette is out of stock. So... Who knows? I might just sell this online. Whatever. What else? That is, I think that's it for the live. I don't know if you guys want to talk about something. Everyone's quiet in the chat. I'm gonna finish my Coke. Skincare is done. I'm actually kind of cold. Skincare is done, and I still have to wash my brushes. Yesterday, I did so much cleaning. So, yeah. Doesn't Nordstrom accept returns anytime? I don't, because I got this from the US one. I used, did I use your? I think I did use either your, for your commission, either your Shop My, or I might have used Sensory's Shop My, but I used someone's account, like, you know, just to give you guys a commission, the link. But I don't know, because it's the US one, because we don't have a Canadian. Aww. I trained Beige to learn how to wash my food so he does it for me. Dude, I swear to God. Okay, I really need that in my life. Like, I need someone to edit my videos. Maybe I can't. Editing is like a nightmare for me. I hate editing. Sometimes I pass out. Like, I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, I can't hear myself talk. Sometimes I get cringed of hearing, well, I'm like, what the fuck am I saying? You know what I mean? Like sure, lives are worse, but like, oh. I will ship my brushes to Noel's Babe Brush Services. I know. I also taught him how to hand wash and steam my clothes. Wow. How long he's got you. Yeah, I think we all need to send something to Noel's. I think I should just move where Noel lives, like, you know, close by somewhere. So he could just come to my house and do things too. Too bad he only has one sister now. I know. I need him to have a fucking brother. Oh, we found cousin. First cousin. Come on over. I'm not going to the US anytime soon, guys. I don't know what's happening. It's too much happening. That's why I was talking to the new office manager that we have. And she's like, yeah, we had to leave. Because there's so much going on. I'm like, I don't even want to know. Like, this just, I don't even... It's depressing hearing about it, too. My best friend offered to pay him to meal prep for her. Right? He needs to just start a services. Like, he could just be like, I could meal prep for you. Like a nanny service. I swear to God, it's pretty much nanny service. I will clean your makeup, food day brushes. You know? How does he have so much time? I want to know this. How does he have this much time? I feel like I have time, but sometimes I'm just like, meh. I need to get my eyebrows threaded. I feel like they're okay, but... Oh yeah, he's about to retire soon. Oh, that makes sense. Yes, how? Right? He edits Nori's content too. Yeah, you don't let him relax. Poor guy. It's like a machine. That was Nora. He's about to retire soon, so it wouldn't be a bad idea. Yes, I don't let him relax. Wow. Dude, you got a good one, man. That's right. The guys these days, fuck, they don't even try. Like, even dating is like a fucking pulling teeth for some of them. Hey, so you want to do this? No, I'd rather just stay home and, like, chill. We go cuddle. I'm like, what kind of fucking effort is that? You literally want to just cuddle and, like, Netflix and chill? No, no. No. You're fucking taking me out. He spends all his free time on makeup, Esquire, no joke. Retire, you won't even let him if you don't let him relax. Right? Yeah, I don't think he's retiring. We are not picking. We would take the sister. Just... Yeah, I have to say, your content, like your edits, like, is awesome. Like some of the shorts I see, I'm like, fuck, man. The content that you throw out, I'm like, so try and make one video of a reel. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't do this. I don't know. I think it's just I'm not very techy, I guess. Maybe that's it. I don't know. My phone just went dark. Did it die? No. Okay. I don't know why the color kind of evaporated, but yeah. Are you both here? Are you guys both here? Do you want to say hi to the camera, Nikki? I'm gonna show you your uneven haircut that mommy did. Here's Ollie. His uneven haircut. Your hair's going back. Hmm? Your hair's going back. Hmm? The one that always cuddles with me? Another one's sleeping. Here you go, Bob. Yeah, his hair's going back. It's so exciting. He needed it. He was mad at it. I usually do it every second, not once a year. I do it every, like, bi-yearly, I guess. No. Every second year. So last year I didn't shave him. But the year before I did. So you see how his hair grows back. Because in a year his hair doesn't get back to its, like, original state. So yeah, his fur. Oh, you do your shorts? Oh, that's awesome. He does the long form videos on YouTube and all the thumbnails. Okay. Except the hairless one. Lock. Meow meow. So cute. Cats scare you? No. My cat's actually nice. Yeah, I guess it's if you got attacked by a cat when you were a kid. The hairless ones are actually pretty affectionate. Very affectionate. I guess it's because they like the warmth because they could feel the heat better. Because you know how, like, they say if you have hypothermia, that the best way to warm up someone is like direct body heat. So technically pretty much skin to skin, right? So I think that's why the hairless ones are. Yeah, they're very affectionate. They just love cuddling. Okay. You need to get your sneezing checked out.
Oh yeah, it smells like smoke outside. It's been like this all week, and my allergies have been really bad. I have an air purifier in here, but I think I need to put one in the living room. By literally waking up with like the worst allergies, and I think Ollie's getting affected by it because he's been sneezing. I like to cuddle my pets, and when I was little, my cousin's cat attacked me for trying to pet her. Yeah, female cats are a little feisty. They're very feisty. They're feisty. The male ones aren't as feisty. They're more chilled. Except Ollie's a bully, so we don't say anything to him. But yeah.
Hmm? Why are you such a bully? You're such a skinny little thing and you're bullying. Hmm? It's because when I'm fluffy. It's because he's fluffy. People don't expect him to be a bully. Because he's fluffy and cute. I know, he loves to cuddle. He won't ever give me a kiss. Like, he will never lick me or anything like that. But he likes to snuggle with my arms. He will actually, like, sniff my hair. I don't even know. Like, if we're lying down on my bed. And then, if my arm's there, he likes to, like, wrap himself or his body around it. But if I want to kiss his face, he's like, no. No, not face kisses. Like, he doesn't like his face being touched, or me like my face. He doesn't like it. And then Jags, on the other hand, he will like legit kiss me on my face, arm. Like he would just give me kisses. Like he would just be like, oh, I love you, mom, and like lick. And then if he's grooming himself, he would sometimes groom me, and like sometimes he will actually give kisses to his brothers and mother. So yeah. Do they vary on that depending on breeds, or just the particular cat and male versus female? I think it's all how much exposure they get when they're kittens, right? So if they were just one kitten and they didn't have any social, like they never was in a social setting with other cats and like around kids and stuff, like was exposed, um, then they would be very like standoffish and like independent kind of thing. But I find that male cats are more affectionate than female. They're a little feistier. But my female wasn't as feisty. So I guess it depends on what their early life was like. And they can change too. Like I feel like Hanneken in the beginning was kind of weird about cuddling with me, and he wasn't sure if he could. So he was kind of worried about it, but then I would like lift him up and like snuggle with him, and he loved that, right? He wasn't sure if, you know, I guess maybe his last owner wasn't that affectionate like I was. So yeah, I guess I think they also, like animals, I think realize that, hey, this person is obviously here to help me and not hurt me and stuff. So at the end of the day, if you show them love, then they will be, you know, showing it back. I considered getting cat in law school, but the hair shedding would drive me nuts, so I opt for a poodle mutt. Now somehow I need what the shred. Somehow I ended up with a shredding Pomeranian. Yeah, Ollie's the only one that sheds a lot. The other ones don't, but if you're allergic to cat, like I'm allergic to cat dander, so my allergies have been better when I have shaved him because he doesn't have cat dander as much because I got rid of it because I shaved him. But the forest fires are like, you know. Also, I live in a small apartment, so I thought maybe the litter would make. Yeah, the litter's a big thing as well. Like I have like yesterday's news, which is like rolled up news clumps, which they don't track around the house. But I'm also doing like clay, I think, and I'm going back and forth with litter. And that one, this guy like tracks the litter because it's like wet, so he steps in the wet spot. He's so messy.
and he like will walk around with it on his feet. And then Jags is very particular, like he will not like stepping in something wet, right? So it's just like, yeah, the smell can get to you, but I think you could get one that's not as bad. But there's apparently world's best cat litter, I think, the brand. I used to get it for my other cat and it smells amazing, so maybe try that. Not allergic, but growing up, my parents claimed they were. Now they periodically have feral cats. Maybe it's because they don't want you to have cats. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I just like cats because they're so independent. I don't have to take them out for a walk to go pee and poop. I just use the little box. Okay, great, fun. And then this sleep majority of the time. These guys are seniors, right? So they're not like as playful as like a kitten will be, because the kitten will be like bouncing off walls, just like a puppy, right? But I just find that they're more mellow. Yeah, they probably use their excuse. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't have to walk them. Because I've seen people wake up at 5 in the morning or 6 when I'm like driving to work, and then they're like out in the rain, and they have like umbrella, and they try and get like poop and like the dog poop over there, and I'm like, you know what? I like sleeping. Yay, cat is off. They cuddle. Yeah, they do. So they know it's bedtime. So Ollie actually sleeps there, like right by my pillow on the other side. And then Jags, he's on the bed right now. He's around my feet. And then Hannikin sometimes will join in, depending. But yeah, like he's a cuddle bug. He will lie on my legs when I'm sitting down. I don't know if I should pictures, but he literally will like, he loves to cuddle with me when I'm on the couch. Like very affectionate. And he doesn't bite. This guy would never bite you. Like I've done like nail trims on it. He like tolerates it. I've like cleaned his up and he like meow at me. I'm like, Ollie, just let me do it. And he tolerates me doing things to him. Except the shaving. He hates it. He like moves around, but I have give him a little sedative, a gabapentin, he's fine. And then I'm like, look, see, you're fine. Yeah, you're cute. You're so cute, boy. My cute boy. Oh, yeah. Let's just go snuggles? Snuggle time? I think they miss me because I've been home all the time. Now I'm going back to work and they're like, where is she going? That's not full time, it's only part time. I don't think they're that upset. Like I said, they freaking sleep all the time, like they're napping. It's usually really early in the morning or afternoon, late in the evening that they give more attention than usual because they want food. Yeah, that's the worst part about having dogs in apartments. But I'm such in law school that I got a therapy dog in part to get me out of my apartment. Yeah, yeah, like, that's another thing, right? Like I was staying home a lot too. Thank God. Angel, my dog, she loves hiking and walks and all that stuff. She's like 11 now, but she's good. She's like very healthy, but you know, I think I overdid it twice. I think one week I was gone. We went for like a 1 hour walk or like hike or whatever, 1.5 hour, and then the next week we went and did 1 hour on the beach, like walking on the beach and stuff. And she got really sore, like her shoulder started messing up, but that was an old injury that she might have had, and then that was messing up. So I had to put on like um, some anti-inflammatory for her joints because I'm like, oh, oops. So I think I overdid it with her, but now she's fine. She's on like stuff for her joints. I was only doing fish oils with her, and I thought that was fine because she wasn't showing any signs of arthritis. But just like us, if we overdo it, right? And she's not going to complain. She could be limping and she won't even show it, like, you know. My brother actually told me that she's sore, and I'm like, really? And then she will never show. She wasn't showing it to me because she's like, oh, no, she takes me out. Like, no. So me and her will go out. She's like my best friend. We go out and we go on our nature hikes, nature walks, go to the beach. Obviously, it's been hot, so I don't take her out now. But like, I remember in the spring time we did. My dogs have been getting super itchy for some reason even after free meal, so I just started dosing them with vitamin E drops, hoping that helps. I don't even know if vitamin E works on dogs. I don't know. The itching could be seasonal change. Just like us, we have allergies, dogs can have allergies. Fun fact, Jake is actually allergic to chicken. Found that out after 5 years of him eating chicken in his food. Like, he had chicken in his kibble. And I was like, what is wrong with you? And then he like shredded himself up. And I'm like, and one of the vets was like, I think he's allergic to chicken. And now he's on fish base. Flea prevention, I think, is the first thing that dermatologists, animal dermatologists, will say. Is it, are you on a all year round, like, Revolution's a good one. I don't know if you guys have that in the States. That's the first thing they will do to make sure. If they're not on flea prevention, then they don't take out rec forms. Like, because they'll like put them on flea prevention and then see. Because it could be a flea dermatitis, where like it could just be a flea walking on them or like whatever it may be. It might just be reacting. But yeah. Oh, does it? Okay. I don't do natural stuff when it comes to animals. I think that's the weird thing about me when it comes to animals. I think it's just, yes, I know certain things will work, but I find that like learning about medicine alone, natural things don't. Like, I know CBD oil works for joints. It's actually, CBD oil is for animals, is allowed in the States, but in Canada we're not allowed to. Like, we kind of talk about it, but you can't buy CBD oil. It's only human use only. I've seen some people that the vet would talk to them and say, okay, maybe try a little bit and see if that helps with the joints. Fleas with my cats, I give them, summer, I will give them occasional flea prevention. They're indoors, but I could bring something in. But also my dog is on flea prevention as well. So it's a rule of thought for me just to, in the summer I would do it more often, but like winter, if it drops below 5 degrees, I will give them flea. And also I get free box of flea prevention. So the perks of working in vet med. I get like free boxes for like 2 of my pets, so I just go from there. It's not my dog, it's my brother's dog, but she's a family dog, so pretty much she's like just next door here. So pretty much the same household, but separated because of the cats and her, right? So yeah, she's not, I just call her mine because she's under my account at work. She's under my, like, she's under insurance under me because my brother gets a discount with pet insurance. So he's secondary on the file, but like, because also he was 17 when he got her, so when I had to do insurance, he wasn't legal, right? So I just put her under me, and pretty much that's how. She's a pit bull staffy, maybe. She was the runt of the litter, and they didn't have papers. It was some guy breeded 2 pit bulls or whatever, and that's it. There was no papers or anything. I think she wants to, like, we interacted earlier today with the cats, and Jaggers just didn't want to do anything with it. Like, he kept like hissing at her, so And she was like, kind of like, no. Karen, don't take the free flea stuff for granted. I had to deflea a dog the other way. I'm very emotional. What do you mean deflea a dog? You can't really deflea a dog. You only have to, and you could use just a flea prevention. Get it from the vet clinic. Don't get hearts. Actually, Jags got hearts because his old owner didn't know. Obviously, they don't know about what it was, but it burned his, like where she gave it between the shoulder blades, it burned his neck. So now he's very hypersensitive when you put anything around that area. By like, even I have to give him like sub-Q injections, he like freaks out. He's like, no, don't touch me. And like, if I have to give him flea and she's like, nah. And I'm like, hey dude, this is not gonna hurt you. Just stop. So yeah, hearts actually burned his skin. My sensitive, delicate flower. But yeah, I actually have to maybe do flea prevention on them on the 1st, the long weekend. But yeah, so this is spending so much time with you. I actually was looking at Sephora sale stuff, and I made a list, but I don't know if I'm going to buy anything yet. We'll see. I have other things to pay for right now, so that's priority, and the makeup can wait. Like, I'm almost out of my Ordinary, so alright, this is 60, no, sorry, yeah, 60 ml bottle, like the bigger one, but that one's not on sale, so I'm not even sure if I should wait till I get, if you spend $75, you get 500 points. So I'm gonna see if I could get that, not for free, but like get $10 off or something. It's like $21 for it, so it's not that bad. You work at a kennel? I didn't know this. A person came and dropped their dog off at the kennel work at, swore it no fleas, and then not even an hour later we're literally in a bathtub and it taking out piles of fleas. Yeah, they do die in the water, but that doesn't stop them. Because people are like, oh, we can get a flea bath. I'm like, you could just bathe your animal at home. It's nothing different. It's just the flea prevention that you have to put on. That's a big thing, because then the flea prevention will stop fleas from actually, you know, biting your dog or cat. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night. So it's nice hanging out with you guys. I'll talk to you guys on the socials. But if you guys haven't been here before, obviously hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and share with a friend if you like. I do try to do Thirsty Thursdays on a Thursday, but it might turn into TGIF Fridays depending on work, because now I'm working, right? So we'll see how that goes. But I feel like next week I'm off Thursday again, so we will be doing that, but I will keep you guys posted. Follow me on Instagram. I post more often there about my life if you're interested, about books, anything else besides beauty. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the support. And also my shop, my link will be down in my description box. And that will, if you use my link, gives me a small commission, which I could use for my channel. And I really appreciate it if you do use it, because every little bit counts in any way. And if you don't want to shop through my subscribing is free. So please subscribe if you like content like this. And like my username says, it's just Karen, so meaning my name is Karen. And I will see you guys next time, or in everyone else's live in our beauty community. Bye. Yes, have a good night all.